Here we are for another month of upcoming video games. I know I said this about March and it turned out not to be true, but April really is a pretty dead and small month. But we got PlayStation Plus games, games with gold, a few upcoming games, and of course one big movie coming up this month as well. To start with, of course, we have the free PlayStation Plus games like every month. First off, we have Hood, Outlaws and Legends, which seems to be a stealthy, multiplayer, third-person game that kind of reminds me of the old Assassin's Creed games like Brotherhood or Revelations Online. Then there's Slade the Spire, which is a mix between roguelike and deck-building games, which definitely looks like a lot of fun. And there's also SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. It's funny because Xbox games with gold got a SpongeBob game last month and now PlayStation Plus getting one this month. It's kind of weird. But SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom is a big collectathon SpongeBob game that was remastered a year or two ago, originally released on the PS2. Speaking of which, the Xbox games with gold games for this month are Another Sight, a side-scrolling platformer where you can switch between a human and a cat. Hue, a puzzle platformer where you can switch between a hue of different colours to help you to solve puzzles. Outpost Caloco X, which is like a city builder game where you manage a space station. And MX vs ATV Alive, an off-road Macross style dirt bike racing game. But now, on to the new stuff. First off, on the 5th of April we have LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga. The latest in the LEGO games, which lets you play through all 9 of the Star Wars episodes in the 3 separate trilogies. And apparently the difference between this one is that you can play them in any order you want instead of having to go from start to finish. So if you're interested in Star Wars or LEGO, this might be something for you. Also on the 5th we have MLB The Show 22, which is the latest in the MLB baseball games, which release every 2 years. I don't really know much about this, and I tried playing it once, but everything just seemed a bit too much to get a hang of. But I know that a lot of people love these games, especially since, unlike other sports games, they don't release every year. On the 7th we have Chrono Cross, the Radical Dreamers Edition, a remaster of Chrono Cross, the classic turn-based RPG from the PS1. This is pretty much the reason I made the video for this month, because I wanted to be able to talk about this because it's the only big one for me. And I know a lot of people have been waiting many years to see this happen, and it releases this week and I can't wait. Also on the 7th we have the House of the Dead remake, which is a light gun rail shooter kind of game coming to the Switch, which will probably make use of the Switch's Joy-Cons and feel like one of your classic arcade shooting games. On the 28th we have a game called Tassomachi Behind the Twilight, which is a game nobody seems to be talking about. It seems to be about a girl with a airship kind of thing that breaks down, and then she explores ruins and does some platforming to find more to fix her ship. I think the art style looks nice, and I doubt this will be a mind-blowing game, but it definitely looks like it could be worth picking up, so I'll definitely keep my eye on it. And lastly, on the 29th we have Switch Sports, which is like a sequel to Wii Sports, which was probably one of the most well-known Wii games out there, with tennis, bowling, chambara, which is like a swordplay kind of thing, soccer, volleyball and badminton. And apparently golf is supposed to be added sometime too for free. I don't know about anyone else, but this seems like a little bit stingy for a full price game, especially when Wii Sports was free with 5 games. But I guess we'll wait and see. It's cool to get a new sports game like this on the Switch. And some of the games do look pretty cool, so I guess people will know if they want it or not.
The leg strap accessory. You can use the accessory to play shootout mode at launch.
And of course, the big movie for this month on the 8th of April, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. While I still haven't seen the first one, I know people had a very good time with it. I know it's been a very loved movie. And people are very excited about the second one, especially with their little nostalgic throwbacks to the Mega Drive box art and new characters appearing. It definitely looks like it could be a lot of fun. And who knows, maybe I'll watch the first one before this comes out so I can look at it too. Anyway, that's everything coming out in April 2022 that I'm even a little bit interested in. It really is a more relaxed month than the last 2 or 3 of this year, and I know for a lot of people that's definitely a relief. It's good not to have anything big coming out for a little while sometimes. And of course, let me know if I missed anything and let me know what you are interested in for this month as well. Thanks for watching.